Mataji, let's collectively do Namaskar and raise our Kundalinis. Faisons un Namaskar collectif et montons notre Kundalini. Talk of the day.
Today we are celebrating in Switzerland the coronation of Shri Rama on Dashera Day. Many things happened on Dashera Day. The most important was that Shri Rama was coronated as a king on this day. He also killed Ravana on this day. Many may say that how can it be he killed Ravana and he was coronated on the same date. In those days in India, we had supersonic aeroplanes. And it's a fact. And the aeroplane's name was Pushpak, meaning the flower. It was called as Pushpak and it has a tremendous speed. So after killing Ravana, he came to Ayodhya with his wife, and that was the day he was crowned. On the ninth day, he worshipped the goddess to get strength, Shakti for his weapons. And the 10th day, he killed Ravana. So you can imagine how much advanced people were there at the time of Sri Rama and his kingdom. The reason was the king was an incarnation. Also, he was a benevolent king, as described by Socrates. Sri Rama's story is very interesting throughout, and we have now a beautiful series about him done by our television in India, which is sold for a very good price. Maybe we might be able to present you all with one when you come there. Today, many things happened on the Dashera Day. The most important was that Shri Rama Day. The most important was that Sri Rama was coronated as a king on this day. He also killed Ravana on this day. Many may say that how can it be he killed Ravana and he was coronated on the same date. In those days in India, we had supersonic aeroplanes. And it's a fact. And the aeroplane's name was Pushpak, meaning the flower. It was called as Pushpak, and it has a tremendous speed. So after killing Ravana, he came to Ayodhya with his wife, and that was the day he was crowned. On the ninth day, he worshipped the goddess to get strength, Shakti for his weapons, and the 10th day, he killed Ravana. So you can imagine how much advanced people were there at the time of Shri Rama and his kingdom. The reason was the king was an incarnation. Also, he was a benevolent king, as described by Socrates. Sri Rama's story is very interesting throughout, and we have now a beautiful series about him done by our television in India, which is sold for a very good price. Maybe we might be able to present you all with one when you come there. But the story of Rama, they say, was written before he was born. Even before there was any inkling of it, the seer Valmiki wrote the whole story of Sri Rama. Sri Rama's birth and all that are brought forth by the Agni, the fire. And he was born in the dynasty of the Surya, is the sun. So with all that, born out of the blessings of the Agni, that is fire, and also was born in the dynasty of Surya. He was one of the mildest avataras you have ever had. He is known to be a very English language, formal person, in the sense, some coach, that he would go to any extent to bear upon himself the problems than to tell others to do something. We still had many people in India like that. Like we had one Prime Minister, Lal Bahadur Shastri. And if he was sitting in the room and the people sitting and this electricity was on somehow, say by light or something, and he wants to put it off, he would not ask anyone to put it off. Slowly he'll get up from his seat, walk up to the switch and just put it off so that he shouldn't ask for it. This is one of the greatest quality of Sri Rama, that he would not make anyone do anything for him or order anything or would use someone for their purpose. See, he was the blessing of fire and born in the Surya. But what we find, those people who are born maybe in very lowly families, in the negative families, the left-sided as you can call it, with all kinds of problems, have a terrible Agya and a terrible Surya. The person who is born in the Surya has to be extremely humble. He is the one who shows that nothing can affect, nothing can make him feel that he is something great.
Saksha Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Today, we will do a very strong work on our attention. Let's sit comfortably. We will not move the hands today. We just keep all our attention above our heads on Sahasrara. And at the same time, on Shri Adibhumi Devi, below us. Be the connection between earth and heavens while meditating at the lotus feet of the goddess under her form as Shri Ganesh. Aujourd'hui, nous allons faire un travail sur l'attention. Nous n'allons pas bouger les mains, nous allons juste garder l'attention complètement immergée dans le Sahasrara, avec l'attention sur la déesse dans le Sahasrara, ainsi que Shri Adibhumi Devi, l'aspect de la déesse qui s'occupe de la terre-mère en dessous de nous. Nous sommes le lien entre la terre et le ciel, entre l'aspect de la déesse qui s'occupe de la terre et l'aspect de la déesse qui gère tout le cosmos, toute la création au-dessus de nos têtes. Et nos mains sont ouvertes en dévotion et en méditation. Shri Ganesh 4 times, 4 fois Shri Ganesha. Let's ensure that we have collective attention and that our heart is completely opened and directed to Shri Ganesh in his complete form. Let's feel the joy, the bliss, the beauty to be in his holy presence. Disons 4 fois le mantra de Shri Ganesha, mais soyons complètement collectifs, avec un cœur complètement ouvert et l'énergie de notre cœur dirigée vers Shri Ganesha sous sa forme primordiale. Ressentons la joie dans le cœur, la bénédiction et l'extase divine d'être en sa présence divine. Shri Ganesh 4 times. Tvameva sakshat Shri Ganesha sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Om Tvameva sakshat Shri Ganesha sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Om Tvameva sakshat Shri Ganesha sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Om Tvameva sakshat Shri Ganesha sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Sumukha Namo Namaha Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Kadanta Namo Namaha Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Kapila Namo Namaha Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Kashakarnaka Namo Namaha Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Lambudara Namo Namaha Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Vikata Namo Namaha Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Vignanasha Namo Namaha Om Tameva Sakya Shiganadipa. Namo Namaha. Om Tameva Sakya Shidora Ketu. Namo Namaha. Om Tameva Sakya Shiganajaksha. Namo Namaha. Om Tameva Sakya Shibana Chandra. Namo Namaha. Om Tameva Sakya Shikajanana. Namo Namaha. Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji. Shri Nirmala Devi. Namo Namaha. All attention on Shri Ganesh. Toute l'attention sur Shri Ganesha.
All right? All right? All right?
Let's say now, Shri Adibhumi Devi one time, just to feel the presence and the glory of Shri Adibhumi Devi below us. Disons une fois le mantra de Shri Adibhumi Devi, juste pour sentir la puissance et la présence de la déesse terre au-dessus de nous. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adibhumi Devi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let's be thankful and grateful in our heart to our mother Shri Adibhumi Devi to have created us, our physical body, to provide us with food, shelter, and everything that we need at the material level, to have created all this beautiful nature that provide us oxygen, which is life, to allow us to walk on her, to sleep on her, to be buried into her. She is such a wonderful mother. Let's just say thank you in our heart to Shri Adibhumi Devi, to this aspect of the Devi, which is such a great mother to every human being, and has been a wonderful guru even to the greatest incarnations. Développons de la gratitude dans le cœur, ouvrons notre cœur à Shri Adibhumi Devi et remercions-la d'être une mère si merveilleuse, parce qu'elle nous a donné un corps physique, parce qu'elle nous donne la nourriture, un abri sur nos têtes, tout ce dont nous avons besoin au niveau matériel et physique. Elle a également créé la nature, les arbres qui nous donnent l'oxygène, donc la vie. Remercions-la dans notre cœur, parce qu'elle nous permet de marcher sur elle, de dormir sur elle, d'être enterré en elle. C'est une mère merveilleuse pour chaque être humain, mais aussi un puissant gourou, même pour les plus grandes incarnations. Let's connect with her for 1 minute before moving to the next deity. Connectons avec elle pendant 1 minute avant de passer à la déité suivante. Now, let's say Shri Mahasaraswati Hanuman mantra and focus all our attention on the right side. We keep both our hands on the lap, very opened, but all our attention is on the right side, individually, collectively. And let also be completely aware of the global right side of the whole creation, on which Sri Hanuman resides in his full, complete form. Gardons les mains bien ouvertes sur les genoux et seulement avec l'attention, concentrons-nous sur le côté droit, sur tout le côté droit, depuis l'ego jusqu'au Swadhisthana. Et concentrons-nous sur l'ego, sur le côté droit au niveau individuel, au niveau collectif et sur le côté droit de l'être primordial dont nous sommes une cellule et où chez Hanuman est le maître absolu et qu'il contrôle complètement sous sa forme complète et primordiale. Shri Mahasaraswati Hanumana, from the heart. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahasaraswati Hanumana Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahasaraswati Hanumana Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahasaraswati Hanumana Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Shri Surya Mantra Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Surya Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Surya Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Full attention on Shri Hanuman and Shri Surya. Toute l'attention est sur Shri Hanuman et Shri Surya. Let's keep attention in the Sahasrara, above Sahasrara. Gardons l'attention au-dessus de la tête dans le Sahasrara. Now, let's completely surrender ego, mind, thoughts at the lotus feet of Shri Surya and Shri Hanuman, and put all our attention above Sahasrara, on Shri Sita and Shri Rama. Today is the great day, as Mother mentioned in the talk. Where we are connecting to Shri Rama on the day of his coronation not only in earth, but in heaven. We need to have a very strong attention in Sahasrara in order to be able to collectively absorb the vibration and be completely one in his glorious presence as the king of the whole creation, not only the king of Ayodhya. And we need also to have a very strong attention in order to worship our mother, Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, under her form of Shri Sita, because even God the Father, Shri Rama, worshipped her the night before the coronation in order to have the Shakti powers to his weapons to kill Ravana. That shows how powerful, how strong is our mother and we are so lucky to be their children. Mettons toute l'attention à présent sur Shri Rama et Shri Sita. Gardons l'attention au-dessus du Sahasrara. Une attention collective, très focalisée sur Shri Sita et Shri Rama. Nous allons collectivement ressentir les vibrations du jour de couronnement de Shri Rama, non seulement sur la terre, mais également dans les cieux, en tant que roi de toute la création. Nous devons aussi ressentir et connecter avec notre mère Shri Adi Shakti Mataji sous sa forme de Shri Sita. Car, comme mentionné dans le discours de ce matin, le roi de toute la création, notre père, Shri Rama, a vénéré Shri Sita le 9e jour, avant son couronnement, la veille de son couronnement, pour qu'elle lui donne ses pouvoirs de Shakti, afin que ses armes puissent être renforcées spirituellement et qu'il puisse tuer Ravana, le démon au du tête. Cela montre que si Dieu le Père a vénéré son aspect, Dieu la Mère, combien est puissante notre Mère, pour que Dieu le Père la vénère. Ouvrons notre cœur et notre attention à Shri Sita et Shri Rama. Shri Sita Rama Mantra. Oh. Tvameva Sakshat Shri Sita Rama Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Tvameva Sakshat Shri Sita Rama Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Sita Rama Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let's have a powerful divine attention collectively gathered and completely directed above Sahasrara to the vortex of light that is going up and that is opened. It's like a big circle of light that is far above Sahasrara and that is giving us complete access to the kingdom of heavens. Let's be completely at the lotus feet of Shri Sita and Shri Rama. There is Shri Hanuman, there is Shri Surya at Shri Rama's feet. There are all the deities. There are the gods. There are the 35 gurus, the 30 gods, the 35 gurus, all the deities. All the angels are filled in the sky. They are throwing flower petals, divine flower petals full of perfume, very fragrant. All the air, all the atmosphere is filled with joy, it's a feeling of a very high puja, like it could be at a wedding, but it is the coronation. this feeling of joy that people feel when they are organizing a wedding. It is the same type of feeling of joy, of feeling happy, being completely collective, and having the attention on the two people that would be wed that day, in the same way. All the attention of all the gods, of all the gurus, of all the enlightened soul is very joyful, very light. All the angels are throwing flowers. Flowers are coming from the sky. Petals of flowers, very, very fragrant, different type of flowers. Roses, because our mother loved roses. And because she's a Shakti. But also different other flowers that are coming from the angel that are in the sky and that are throwing them. Let's feel and enjoy the vibrations, the flowers that are falling on our heads, blessing us, falling on our hands, falling all over us. Let's feel the vibrations in the air. The air is saturated with the vibrations. Let's feel the joy of the gods, the joy of the enlightened souls. And also, above all, let's feel the presence and the glory of Shri Rama, with by his side, Shri Sita. And actually, we think that it is the coronation of Shri Rama, but it is the coronation of Shri Sita. It is the coronation of the goddess, out of which Shri Rama is just the appearance, like the flower is just the appearance of the power of Mother Earth. In the same way, Shri Rama's coronation is just the appearance of the power of the goddess herself. Let's open our awareness collectively to the greatness of our Mother, which at the end of the end is the only one that remains in the whole creation, with all the gods that are completely absorbed into her. Mettons toute l'attention au niveau du Sahasrara et prenons conscience qu'au-dessus du Sahasrara, très haut dans le ciel, il y a comme un vortex de lumière, une grande ouverture de lumière très pure vers lequel notre Kundalini se dirige, comme si c'est la dimension supérieure de, de nos chakras, supérieure au-dessus du Sahasrara. Et ce vortex de lumière nous emmène directement dans le monde des dieux, où nous assistons au couronnement de Shri Sita, de Shri Rama. Tous les dieux et toutes les déités sont dans une joie extrême, comme lorsque nous célébrons un mariage sur la terre. Ce même sentiment de joie, d'excitation que nous ressentons, toute l'attention qui est portée aux mariés. C'est le même type de joie, de légèreté, de sentiment collectif qui est exprimé par les dieux et les déités. Et l'attention est portée sur Shri Sita et Shri Rama. Tous les anges sont dans le ciel et jettent des pétales de fleurs, des pétales de roses, mais aussi d'autres fleurs très odorantes, divinement parfumées. Ressentons également que l'air autour de nous est rempli de la joie et des vibrations divines. Ressentons que les pétales qui seront jetés par les anges nous remplissent également de joie et de vibration et nous bénissent pendant leur chute sur nous et dans nos mains et autour de nous. Prenons conscience que tous les dieux, les 30 dieux, les 35 gourous et tous les êtres illuminés sont présents. Et surtout, prenons conscience de la présence glorieuse de Shri Rama et à ses côtés Shri Sita. Prenons également conscience qu'en ce jour de couronnement de Shri Rama, la déité qui est en réalité couronnée est Shri Sita, son épouse, qui est son pouvoir. Car de la même façon que la fleur surgit de la terre, il n'est que la manifestation du pouvoir de la terre. De la même façon, le couronnement de Shri Rama n'est que l'expression du pouvoir de Shri Sita. Restons complètement immergés dans l'union avec Shri Rama et Shri Sita en ce jour glorieux du couronnement de Shri Rama et de Shri Sita. Let's be totally united with Shri Rama and Shri Sita in our attention.
राजा राम पतित पावन सीता रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम 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 भज प्यारे तू 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 सीताराम रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरो नाम सबको सम्मति दे भगवान ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरो नाम सबको सम्मति दे भगवान ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरो नाम सबको सम्मति दे भगवान ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरो नाम सबको सन्मति दे भगवान। पतित पावन सीताराम, रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम, जानकी वल्लभ 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 सीताराम। रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरो नाम सबको
Let's
सन्मति दे भगवान।
collectively, in this great day, not say anything, but thank you to Shri Rama and Shri Sita. Today, we are not asking anything. We are not praying for anything than to thank Shri Rama and Shri Sita. Aujourd'hui, nous n'allons faire aucune prière, aucune demande, mais juste avoir la gratitude dans le cœur, remercier Shri Rama et Shri Sita pour tout ce qui se passe dans nos vies, et juste pour le bonheur de les avoir comme père et mère. Namaskar, Kundalini. Jai Mataji. See you tomorrow for the last day of meditation and veneration of Shri Rama, Shri Sita. Donc, on se voit demain matin à la même heure pour le dernier jour de vénération de Shri Rama et Shri Sita. Jai Mataji.